Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and a little update on what's happening. I haven't uploaded any videos for 2 years now, so I did upload a little short video a few days ago, but I decided to make this video to explain the reason why. I've been in April 2022. I had to go to the hospital. I have big pain in my back, so it started in February and it got intense and didn't stop. So I went to the hospital at the emergency. The doctor didn't take any blood sample back then because I was saying my back was hurting, so he did some x-rays and scans and didn't find anything, so he said it's fine, you can go home. But on the same week the pain got more intense, so I decided to call 811 here in New Brunswick, and the nurse, she said she arranged an appointment to get some blood sample done. So they did. She called me back a week later. She said, I don't like what I see, so you'll need to go back. And I went for another blood sample the week before the 12th on the Friday. And when I went to take my blood sample, I was feeling pretty bad. So on the 12th, she called me just before Easter, and she said you need to go to the emergency. I arrived at the emergency. The screen on the nurse that was at the screening there, he said, you come with me because something is wrong. So I saw the light flashing red. I said, what's going on? He said, your creatine is too high. So I was around 636, I think, at that time, and you're supposed to be at around 50 to 70. So I went in the emergency, and I saw a doctor for the kidneys. She said it's pretty bad, you'll have to stay. Since then I stayed for 2 weeks in Edmundston, and they did some tests, a lot of tests, and I did have like a test every 2 days, and at the end on Saturday, 2 weeks after that, on a Saturday, the doctor came to me and said, you'll have to go to Moncton. I have a bad news and a good news. The good news is you have a place in Moncton. Bad news is you have a cancer. So it's a blood cancer. They call it multiple myeloma. I don't know if I pronounce it good, but in French it's myélome multiple. And then I went to Moncton, and I saw the oncologist there, and there he told me that it was pretty bad. They did some other tests in Moncton, and he said that he saw in my bones a lot of little black spots. I did have one big one on the bone on your head here and your skull, and one in the middle of the chest. It was pretty big. Those spot is like your bones, they see like it's black. And I have 2 vertebrae in my back, and the 2 ribs on each side were all black, and that's the reason I did feel so much pain in the back, and my kidneys were working overtime because my creat was so high. And then I just did have to do some dialysis, And when I arrived in Moncton there, the doctors told me that he only gave me like 6 to 1 year, 6 months to 1 year, and maybe less. So he said, I'm going to try the best. Uh, I said, I'm going to fight. That's the answer I gave him. He said, well, if you want to fight, I will fight with you. So he decided just there to give me double shot of chemo each week for 2 weeks, and then regular chemo for the, because there's a lot of chemo for the blood cancer there, different type of cancer. So he decided to give me 2 shot for each week. I was in Moncton, and I was on dialysis 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. That's not really fun. And I arrived from Moncton. I've been hospitalized 2 weeks in Edmundston, about 3 weeks in Moncton there. When I came, I was going home, but I had to go do dialysis and chemo every day at the hospital. Well, not chemo every day, it was once a week. And I stopped doing my dialysis like in the middle of June 2022. I've been on dialysis for about 2 months, and the doctor didn't understand it because the way the cancer was so bad, he didn't understand why no more dialysis. And he said your cancer dropped so bad, he didn't understand how it was possible. But that was good news in a way. And then I did uh, need to go in St. John for another chemo. This one is a big chemo. They call it putting the cancer to sleep. It's not cancer that they have like a cure for it. Some cancer they will give you chemo and it will go and never come back. But this blood cancer there, it's you have it for life. They only put it to sleep. That's what he said. So I did receive before I went in St. John. Before you have your chemo and your they put you stem cells. You take your stem cells a week before, and then you go for your chemo, and then they inject you back your stem cells the days after that. And when I went to St. John there, New Brunswick, they did this procedure, and I was sent to Moncton Hospital for 2 weeks and treated there. And after that was pretty bad. There were 2 rough months, 3 rough months there. Your system is really, really low, and in the end of January 2023, I went in Moncton to get a biopsy made again, and he did a biopsy in the back of your bone there, down in the back there. You have a big bone there, so they take a biopsy there to check. And in February, I did receive a video conference call, and with the doctor, and he said he didn't see any more cancer. So that was a good news. But I said, is it the chemo that did its job because it was so severe? He told me no, it's not. The chemo may have done some work, but he said he pointed up, big guy up there who did it. So thanks. And well, that's the story of my life for the last few 2 years. Was really ups and down. I didn't work for about a year. I started back last spring. I didn't mill any wood. I started last summer, like the end of last summer there when I was starting feeling better. And I did mill a few pieces this week. I will show you this, and I will explain what I'm doing with it, and I will show the later result. So I started yesterday, and my neighbor gave me 2 logs of poplar. So he did have a poplar on his land, and the trees was in electric lines. So I called NB Power to come and remove the tree. They came, and he gave me. I said, "What are you doing with the logs?" He said, "I'm throwing them away. It's not good wood. I don't use it for eating." And so I said, "Well, I will take it because poplar is not bad wood after all. It's good for certain jobs." What I'm planning to do with it is I bought a trailer, and at the bottom of the trailer is a screen, and I don't like it, so I'm gonna put some planks on the bottom of the trailer there, and on the side is only angle iron there, and you have like 10-inch space there. It's stuff we put stuff in your trailer and goes away with the wind, and I don't like that design on the trailer. So I'm going to show you here. I have a metal detector. Some of you will say, "Well, why didn't you use it?" It was a blade that I did hit some nails with it. I sharpened it 5 times, set the tooth on it. Was not pretty bad. I did cut a few logs with it, and the cuts were pretty nice. I think the 2x10 back the camera there I will show you in a minute. I did cut those 2x10 with that blade, but before I hit the nails, was the blade was doing some little effect on the woods there, the little trace. I will show you. That's what happened when some tooths are out of line, and I think I hit in the poplar some rocks because the tree was near the road, and snowplow in the winter throw snow and rocks because they put sand on the roads, abrasive. So I think some rock went in the wood, in the barks. I should have removed the barks, but I have like 3 old blades, so I'm gonna finish to cut this tree here with my 3 old blades because I need to use them, and they're good, but they're about the lifespan of the blade. They're about to break, like crack there. There's some little crack, so I think they're not going to last very long. This is the reason I'm using it to cut this poplar. And even if I detect metal, I want to get some planks out of those. So I will. The blade I'm using right now are Wood Max, and I bought 2 boxes of 15 blades, so I have plenty of those blades. Box before that, I did have a 10 blades box of Ripper 37. Those are really good blade. Wood Max are comparable to, I think, Ripper 37. They're good. They keep their sharpness. I sharpen my blade myself, so with it's wood miser or wood. No, it's a Norwood. Sorry, it's a Norwood sharpener, and I have a Norwood tooth setter. If you saw my other video, I speak of those. In one that I did have issues with one of my blades, so this being said, and by the way, I'm feeling a lot better since my cancer there. It's been 2 years now, and just a little update on that too. Um, they try to put it to sleep. It's about 10, sometimes 5 years, 10 years. Some people go up to 15 years. So and the I have to go back to the same process if I comes back. So and they have other chemio, different chemio to treat it. And another thing the doctor said is that they're about to have like not maybe a cure, but something that will chemio or something that will help it better to treat it better. So that's not the bad news too. With technology and all the advancement in medicine, so I'm staying positive on this. One thing is I see life differently now, and I appreciate more life and what's beautiful in life, nature, and all kind of those stuff there that we take for granted or we don't appreciate or see. So that's being said, let's go with the poplar here. I will show you what I mean when your blade is getting when you have a tooth that is offset there. Let me check here. You see this here? This is what I mean. So I think I hit a rock, and you see that effect there. And it comes. It depends on the how fast you're going on your wood there when you're cutting. But the grain of that wood, the poplar, is pretty nice. It gets pretty hard. It's hardwood, like the softest of the hardwood. So here are the two little nails, friend, that hit my blade, and I have two more nails there. They were here. Some little ants did some damage to the bottom of the tree, but I only need like up to here, so it's not that bad. For the trailer, it's 8 foot long, and the log was about 16-inch, so I'm gonna give me like 12, maybe 10 to 12-inch planks, and I have a few more there that I cut. I removed 2 on each side, so 1 inch. Let me see here. Yeah, 2 on one side and 1 on the other one. 3 planks. I'm left with about 10 planks on this log here. Yeah, and I did hit some nails with the blade I was using for that log. Like I said, I did cut those 2x10 here, and here you see some effect there because it looks like it's been the same little ripples you see on the other one, but this plank here was at the sun for a few months last August or September last year. So I did stack those pile of wood you see there. I did that in August, September, November last year in 2023. So yeah, and my other log is over there. I can't wait to see. This is the top of this log here. It was it splits into two like a Y. I can't wait to see. I will cut it on the size of the wide there to get some planks. I can't wait to see the effect of that. This one here, I have enough with that log to make my trailer. It's a 5x8 trailer. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, work safe. Have a nice weekend.